Yo! It is 5:30 a.m. and thankfully your boy is still awake. So yes, this video is on the right channel. It's a sponsored video. But less about that, more about the topic of today's video. It will be about how Sunday is going to be a potentially must-pull character for you. You see, with the recent 2.7 livestream, we are reviewing a lot of unique things in Honkai Star Rail. First of the most anticipated news is certainly with the two new characters. We got Fugue and we've got Sunday coming in first. However, the reception for Sunday is actually quite polarizing. There are actually some people who think he's gonna be mid or very not versatile currently, which is true. At the same time, there are also people who think he's gonna be really good in the future, which makes him a must pull and the type of character you will regret not pulling later on. So today I would like to dive deep into this character and what he does based on the live stream, and I'll let you know if whether or not you should pull for it. But before that, I need to talk to you about my new passion, and it is rolling for the best waifu on Honkai Star Rail. We got the elusive acheron today, but I quickly realized I am actually broke. I bet you have a problem like this as well, which is why today I would like to introduce to you the solution. Loot Bar. Loot Bar offers top-up services in a multitude of games, and I decided to try to get my mommy acheron using Loot Bar. The reason why you want to use this site is for the beautiful discounts where you can easily save up to 20% compared to the official price. You even get a further 8% for the user discount. The site is trusted by a lot of past users, as you can see on screen, and even big creators like Dukaja and Tevat Times that are using this platform as well. To top up on Loot Bar, simply click on the bundle you would like to purchase. I chose this bundle, which is originally $50 in game. Enter your UID and server here. Then click on top up now, continue to purchase, and complete your payment. Once that is done, you don't even have to wait for a long time. You'll see your top up delivered in game like mine here. And now spend all of your jades for mommy acheron and have some great fun with her insane damage. Use the link in the description to save somebody and support your boy. And dude, I'd appreciate that. To first understand what he does, let's take a look at his kit. Now, in the live stream, it is revealed that his skill is able to action advance a character along with its summoned entity together. Now, of course, there's also an extra amount of damage buff as well with the same skill, which we're not shown what it is exactly. From what is shown in the live stream though, you instantly get a turn like a Bronya push, and it seems that Jingyuan takes a turn first and then the Lightning Lord. Now, from what I can observe, it seems that Jingyuan is faster than Lightning Lord to begin with before the push, and then he gets to turn first and then Lightning Lord. It could be based on the turn order. It could also be dependent on who is the summonable entity, who is the character, right? We'll have to see. It would seem Sunday is helping summonable characters, right? So characters with someone like Jingyuan with Lightning Lord, Topaz with Numbi, and Lingsha with Fuyuan are the only characters that are going to benefit from Sunday. To take away the non-DPS, we have Lingsha, which is a healer. She's not going to be the person that you buff the most with Sunday. As for Topaz, Numbi cycles so quickly that the action advance with Sunday doesn't really benefit her too much. Like, Numbi just takes a turn instantly if you run them in a follow attack dedicated team, which is why the entire game right now there's only really one character that benefits from Sunday, and that is our master stroke Jingyuan. And from this, there are people who say Sunday is actually a pretty niche character currently, which is true, and there are also people who say Sunday is a hint that in the future there are going to be more summonable characters, like, you know, characters with the summoned entities, I'm going to say it, that's going to be released and you will be regretting not pulling Sunday. Now, in my personal opinion, both sides are true. We don't know what Hoyo is going to do. Like, let me ask you back, right? What if Hoyo just doesn't release a summon based character in the future? Or what if they wait 5 months until they actually release the next summon based character? It could happen though, right? It would make no sense for them to do that, but it could genuinely still happen. All of us thought break meta would not be like constantly being improved and constantly being shown like more characters that help the break meta, but then we have Fugue, which does help the break meta. So we don't know what Hoyo would do exactly. If they are predictable and they release summon based characters like any normal company would by marketing Sunday first and then releasing stuff that's good with Sunday, then you're good. Pull for Sunday for the future, it makes total sense. However, who knows what Hoyo's gonna do, right? Therein lies the worth in this discussion. Do we really want to pull for Sunday? Which I'm gonna delve deeper into later. Going back into his kit though, he also has an ultimate that regenerates energy and also grants you crit damage buff. This ultimate will run out based on the amount of turns that he himself gets. It's like similar to Rame's ultimate, right? It goes down by 1 turn the moment you take a turn with Sunday, and this will be my main point of discussion. I think Sunday is better than you think, outside of just helping a summon based character like Jingyuan. You see, with his entire ultimate, you're able to regenerate energy, which is about the same amount as how a Tingyuan would, at least as shown in the live stream. And you also get crit damage buff, which does benefit a lot of characters. Now, don't forget he also has an action advance that works on any characters except for Harmony Path characters, even if you don't have a summonable entity. With that said, I think he'll actually be quite good for any crit DPS that would love to take extra turns and uses energy to charge their ulti. In my mind, the perfect character would be Jingliu easily, right? Jingliu is the type of character that you want her to take the turn first and then your action advancer to take the next turn so that she could be pushed up again for another extra hit. And you want her to be constantly in the transmigration state, which Sunday can help by recharging her ult through Sunday's own ultimate. However, though, the problem being Jingliu is really not that strong in this current meta, which is understandable. To think about someone that could be quite good in this meta still would probably be Dr. Ratio. If you use them in a follow-up attack team and you don't have someone like Robin, you just don't have her unluckily, you can just pull for Sunday, have Sunday push up Dr. Ratio, constantly charging out Ratio as well, which is what people usually do before when we had Robin and a lot of these like OP characters. We used to just charge him with Jingyuan and constantly get his ulti up to throw chocks at the enemy. Currently, that tactic I think still flies, so Sunday can already shine there. And you also get a pass for the future if they do release summon-based characters, which I think is quite likely. And for the livestream itself, they actually tease just how strong Sunday can be with a character with a summon entity. They showed in MOC where Jingyuan's in the team with Robin, Sunday, and Huohuo that Jingyuan is nuking nearly 500k damage. It's like a quick teaser. I don't think they intended to show it, but they did near at the end of the live stream. But yeah, here we go. That caught my eye. 500k damage down nearly, right? Which for Jingyuan, if you and I know you built your Jingyuan never does that much. Like, I think the most my Jingyuan has ever done is 260, 70k. Never ever have I touched 400k, right? So it's safe to say that Sunday, when used in his ideal team, is so strong that it's worth all the risk. I don't think Hoyo would plan him to be this strong and then just not release anything to pair with Sunday, which is why for me, I still think it's worthy to pull for Sunday. And in the end, for anyone's account, if you're lacking Harmony characters, you're basically playing a whole different game. As I usually say, it's always to prioritize your sustain first and then your support and then only your DPS. Otherwise, your entire team count simply doesn't work as well. So once you've secured all your sustains, now you're missing your support, you didn't play when there was Ranmei and there was Robin, then this is your time to pick up your only Harmony character in Sunday, which is one of your quote-unquote excuses for you to go for Sunday. And I hope that in the future there's going to be better characters in the whole summonable archetype. Now there is something quite unique as well being reviewed at the end of the live stream, which I think increases the likelihood of them actually releasing summon-based characters, and it's gonna make Sunday insanely good, right? So you see, with the new Remembrance Path being teased in version 3.0 at the end, like near the end of the live stream, they seem to introduce a new mechanic of the Path of Remembrance, where characters in the Path of Remembrance have something to do with these memo sprite thingies. Now this is pretty interesting because memo sprite is seen in the animation of the live stream to receive buffs just like your ally. So there's a couple of things you can think and assume about this, right? Number one, this memo sprite is a summonable entity that may also benefit a lot from Sunday. And number two, this could be a whole other ally and you don't get help from Sunday. But hey, there's a likely chance that is treated as a summonable entity, right? It's like a damn memo, it's like a sprite, it's like a spirit. So I think Sunday might help even the Remembrance Path character that we have already been teased and they already told us there's this memo sprite thing. I could be entirely wrong. You know, it's a matter of likelihood, it's a matter of chance right now. If you're watching this video without Jingyuan, or if you don't want to play Jingyuan and you're thinking Sunday's not worth it, this is my opinion of what the likelihood are and that in the future Sunday's gonna get even better. It's all just a discussion, right? And with that said, that closes out my discussion on why I think Sunday is straight up a must-pull character for players. The meta might change and you don't want to risk falling way behind when the meta becomes like summonable character based, right? Not to mention the phase 2 character is Fugue, which TLDR for you, Fugue is a character that's going to be a different type of Harmony MC. Just by standing on field, she's able to do what Harmony MC is able to do with Harmony MC's ultimate ability. It's giving your ally the ability to land super breaks if you attack weakness broken enemies, right? That's her main thing. And she also have defense reduction. But overall, she helps super break. That's the main thing you want to know. And I know most people already have at least one dedicated and complete super break teams that Fugue doesn't seem to be a need, but rather a really good luxury. It's not to say she's bad, but hey, if you already have a Ranmei Harmony MC Firefly team, You don't need more juice in that team is what I personally think, unless you love the character. So why not put your hopes on Sunday and wish that in the future you're gonna see more summonable based character getting released and make Sunday the best Harmony character of all time, right? And that is my personal opinion on what I think you should do. I think it's always a good gamble to go on Sunday. It's a gacha game after all. You don't save smart. You go for whatever that gives you the most thrill, you feel me? But I also think it's quite smart anyway to get yourself an extra Harmony character. I don't think I've ever regretted pulling any Harmony characters. Even like for some that's less usable these days, we got Sparkle. But hey, I still find use for her sometimes, especially during farming or some of the stages in endgame based on like what I need and who I'm using with. Sparkle's still very usable till this day. Same with even Bronya paired with Boot Hill. It's like the dream pairing right there. So an extra Harmony character in your squad is never a bad thing. Go ahead and pull for Sunday is what I would suggest you to do. And yeah, hope I helped you out. Take care.